So I'm going to walk you guys through the new Trails End app. As you know, there's been several different upgrades. You don't have to re-download the app. All you have to do is really go through it and update it through your Apple Store. As you can see, this is what a scout would see when he or she logs in. The first thing I like to go through before we start talking into the dashboard is the menu on the left. I'm going to jump down a couple and go to training because I feel like that's the best way a training should start. You click training on the left-hand side here. There's going to be a bunch of training videos that are being uploaded here soon. There's also, if you click resources, a bunch of different PDFs, such as our quick start guide, how to sell $1,000 social distancing, thank you cards, and so forth. As you can see, the Trails End videos are now loading. They're all connected to YouTube. They're about anywhere from a minute to 3 minutes long. Some of our top selling scouts there like Luke, Mason, and Ender. So let's go back to the dashboard. So this is the main screen when a scout logs in. You can go through here, scroll down a little bit more and see where your total sales look. So you can see your online, your wagon or your show and sell or show and deliver intake order, your storefront, how much cash I owe to my unit leader, app and online credit. Here's where you can share your page via email, text, copy, or social. And down here, if I signed up to any storefront shifts, that's where those would be. Okay, so let's talk about the online direct platform. So last year, the only thing with the online program is where you would only be able to share to social media. That's still in the app, but now we've brought the whole online marketplace to the phone. So if you look at it, it's going to show how many sales have been through the app, how many have been online where I've shared, and how many total orders. Next is the manage page. This is where I can select an avatar, about me, my favorite product, photos of me, or videos or photos of my unit or me. It's extremely important to personalize these because people want to feel good about purchasing popcorn from a scout. They don't just want to buy it because of the popcorn. Next, you can look at the goal. So you can see my goal of 3,000 points and how many points I am away for the next gift card level. Then you can see the last 3 orders. You got Sean Stanford purchased $30. I can click order details. There's Sean Stanford's information. He bought 1 white cheddar, order number, and so forth. So it's really easy to see who bought something from somebody. Okay, I want to show you starting a sale. So we'll talk about the product mix later, but I want to show you how easy this is. Let's just say this consumer wants to buy a bag of white cheddar. They want to buy salted caramel, and a spoiler alert, we got another item here, dark chocolate salted caramel bag, so non-popcorn item. So this consumer is spending $75. I go to checkout. This is where I can share, put in my customer's information and ship directly to them. It's also important, there's a button down here called share. This is a brand new feature in the app too. It's called cart share. So if I click that, it goes into a mobile device where I can type in a cell phone number and I can send that and complete the order. This is what the consumer would see. How your support helps, the favorite product, and he or she, the person buying the popcorn, can fill out the information, their address. Then they go to the delivery details, they confirm their order and do their payment information. This is fantastic for social distance. You can do this door to door. You can do this through the door if somebody's not opening their door because of COVID-19, or you can call maybe a family member and go through this and text their phone number. Let's go back to the app. So that's the online direct platform, one of the newest parts inside the app. Next, I'm going to go to Wagon Sales. So Wagon Sales came from the term where a scout would load up a little red wagon full of popcorn and go door to door and do more of a show and deliver method. So inside the app, you see the total wagon, my total wagon sales of $619, how much cash, debit card, undelivered orders, cash owed. I owe my unit leader $555. I can pay that now and charge it to my parents' credit card in the form of a scout, and that money would go directly to the unit, so I don't have to turn in that $555. That's an optional function, but some top selling scouts will take advantage of that. I'm going to talk about your last 3 orders. You can always click the order tab, which will give you a detailed list of everybody, like my Aunt Ariel, my neighbor Carly, my mom, my cousin Nick, and Erica. Inventory items, how much product I currently have. And I can easily just start a sale. Just go in there and select a couple different items. So I've got a classic caramel and a white cheddar bag. I can mark it as delivered all, as in I gave the product to the customer, or undelivered, which means I need to go to my unit leader or I need to order it on the take order to deliver it later. You can also donate to the American Heroes, which those donations will count towards prizes. It's also built on a Square app. So if you see that button, I just pressed the Square button. You can enable your settings to make sure you are using Square. Some of the settings that you need include like notifications, permissions, and so forth. You need to allow your microphone and your location inside the app for it to work. Okay, so we talked about the wagon sales. Now we're going to look at your storefront sales. The storefront sales is built on Google Calendar or Apple Calendar, so you can implement. You can take all these into your own calendar and sync it. It's going to show. Let's just show July here. These ones are going to load. It may take a second depending on how many storefronts your unit leader has put in there. So if you collect a date, it's going to show where that location is set. So if I just click one, it's going to say Walmart on East Main Street from noon to 3. You can easily go into the app, hit yes, and apply for that one. So that's important there. So you can see some of these dates, different locations, and you can click the button sell, then you would register for that sale. As you know, you can manage your page. This is where you write in, hello, it's me, or your scouting information. You select your favorite product, scout photos, upload a profile photo, or you can share your page. We also have something called Recruit a Scout. This information is kind of a neat function that TrailsRun's put in there. If you are speaking to somebody that has more interest in joining scouting, you can put in their first, last name, parent information, and contact, hit submit. It goes directly to your unit leader, where your unit leader can reach out and recruit that scout to your unit. Okay, now that that demo is over, I wanted to highlight some more things about the app. First, it's available on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It accepts all credit card processing. You don't have to have a Square reader. Also, each scout has to have their own account. I know family scouting is really big, so say we have siblings in the program, the parent or the guardian only has to use one email for multiple different accounts. You can record all of your sales in the app, even your take order ones. Remember, the app is for the scout and the unit leader dashboard is for the unit leader.